Imagine a bedroom, small, quiet, seemingly ordinary, yet in that room, songs that touch millions of hearts are being born. Billie Eilish captivates the world with a voice as soft as a whisper, but as powerful as a storm. Together with her brother Phineas, they create hits that shake the music industry with just a laptop and a microphone. From the least expected place, the tiny room in their home, this revolution emerges. Every note, every lyric feels like a secret reaching into the listener's soul. Darkness and melancholy meet courage in this room. There is no pretense here. Every emotion is real. Ocean Eyes wasn't just a song. It was a manifesto sharing the loneliness of millions. The sound doesn't just reach ears, it seeps into hearts. Their room becomes a laboratory of creative chaos and inspiration. The secret spreads quietly, whispered to those who listen closely. And in this very room, bedroom pop is born, pushing boundaries. The listener must be ready. This story is more than music. It's a revolution. And now, you are about to peek inside that room. Keycap 1, a revolution born in a bedroom. The story of Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas actually began in a seemingly ordinary bedroom, yet it changed the world. Their small room transformed into a laboratory where some of the most iconic songs in music history were born. There were no expensive tools, just limitless imagination. Billie's dark emotional world and Phineas' technical mind complemented each other perfectly. Their family's warm yet freedom-driven environment sparked their creativity. They set their own rules. No one told them how to make music. Billie's whisper-like vocal style was a rebellion against loud mainstream pop. That voice was a manifesto saying, quote, "I can be myself." Phineas acted as a translator, turning Billie's emotions into melody. Music served as therapy and an escape for them. Far from societal expectations, they embraced their own darkness. Most songs were recorded in the silence of night because the house was asleep while they stayed awake. Billie's fears turned into courage in front of the microphone. Every sound wave on Phineas' screen reflected their inner worlds. No one had to pretend in that room. What others considered flaws became art itself. The bedroom pop movement gained a new form through their identity. It proved that amateurs could change the world. The walls of the music industry shook with the songs emerging from that room. Ocean Eyes was not just a song. It marked the start of a new era. The track spread online and grew beyond anyone's expectation. The emotion came not from Billie's eyes, but from the depths of her soul. Phineas shaped that emotion flawlessly. Listeners saw themselves in the song because it was raw and real. Every note born in that room became a bridge to millions of hearts. Billie and Phineas might have felt lonely, but they never left anyone alone. A corner of their home became the center of the world. No one could imagine a bedroom making history, but they did. Keycap 2, Light Within Darkness. Psychological escape. Billie's dark lyrics were echoes of her inner voice. Instead of hiding her feelings, she chose to display them openly in her music. Dark themes were not rebellion, but a form of relief. She had learned to live with anxiety and fear, yet she did not deny them. She included them in her songs. Accepting darkness was the first step to overcoming it. Phineas listened to her emotions without judgment. That trust was key to their creative process. Music became a sort of diary for them. Every recording released emotions they had held inside for years. Billie's signature aesthetic was the courage to make darkness appear beautiful. Black hair, baggy clothes, and melancholic gazes were not accidental. She was not hiding but becoming more visible. She told the world, "This is who I am, and that's okay." Her confidence resonated deeply with fans. Psychological depth made their music unique. Everyone has darkness, but not everyone can express it. By sharing her pain, Billie healed others' wounds. Pain is lighter when shared. She helped young fans feel less alone. Phineas transformed these emotions into musical cinema. Every song felt like a movie scene. Each lyric triggered personal memories for listeners. That's why people got lost in the music. Billie turned vulnerability into power. The more she broke, the stronger the art became. Darkness became a source of inspiration rather than a threat. Even fears became creative partners in that room. And there was light even in the darkest moments. That light came from Billie and illuminated millions. Keycap 3, Turning Brotherhood into Art. Perfect silent collaboration. Billie and Phineas' relationship was more than siblinghood. It was a deep artistic partnership. Since childhood, they knew each other's strengths and weaknesses. This knowledge became a major advantage in the studio. Phineas knew the limits of Billie's voice better than anyone. Whenever she was tired, he was there to support her. That support kept their creativity alive. For others, work was just work. For them, family and art were inseparable. Outside, they might have seemed unreachable, but in the room, it was just the two of them. There was no ego, no competition, only music. While Phineas shaped the sounds, Billie guided the emotions. They were honest with each other. If Billie disliked something, she said it. Phineas would then find a new way to surpass expectations. Every song was a symbol of their growth together. They learned to share success, because neither could shine without the other. When the studio door closed, the world stayed outside. Inside, it was only two siblings and limitless creativity. They understood each other beyond words. That's why their songs communicated emotion directly to the listener. People could feel this intimacy. Their harmony was not coincidence, but the result of years of trust. This bond made everything they produced deeper and more lasting. Together, they became a force that changed world music. Keycap 4. The magic of the home studio. Technology and creativity. The home studio was not just a recording space for Billie and Phineas. It was a creativity laboratory. They learned to create wonders with minimal equipment. A laptop, a microphone, and a small sound card were enough. Limited resources sparked creativity. Effects that shaped Billie's voice came to life through Phineas. Meticulous adjustments. The studio was always an accessible playground. For them, there were no time or space boundaries. They set their own rhythm according to their rules. Recording was disciplined like school, but fun like play. Every attempt was a new discovery. Creativity required using technology as a tool. Phineas mastered software and could manipulate every sound wave. Billie conveyed her emotions directly through the microphone. Together, the results were mesmerizing. The home studio added soul more than professionalism. Listeners could feel it. Authenticity reached everyone. They crafted their aesthetics in their own space. They didn't need the shine of outside studios. This independent environment encouraged risk-taking. Every song was filled with freedom and innovation. Success was born from the union of technology and emotion. Small experiments in that room became major hits. Mistakes were seen as learning opportunities. The studio encouraged experimentation. For Billie and Phineas, the process was more than music. It was a lifestyle. Authenticity was paramount. Listeners found themselves in the songs. Creativity knew no limits. Every recording marked the birth of a new style. This small room became a source of inspiration worldwide. Most importantly, everything done there was genuine and real. Keycap 5. The secret bond with fans. Billie and Phineas didn't make music just for themselves, but for their fans. The connection went beyond social media. Every song touched fans' emotions. When Ocean Eyes spread, people saw their own stories reflected in the song. This connection motivated them immensely. Fan reactions shaped their creative process. Billie read comments and tried to understand feelings. This feedback helped them grow. Fans became a community. This community nourished the artists' energy. On stage, the bond strengthened. The energy they felt during concerts validated their studio work. Every cheer and applause inspired them further. Billie accepted fans' vulnerabilities. This sincerity showcased them to the world in a unique light. Music was a form of sharing, not just entertainment. Listeners felt understood. Mutual understanding deepened the soul of the songs. An invisible link formed between fans and artist. This link made their music timeless. With each release, the secret bond grew. People knew they weren't alone. Billie and Phineas, authenticity made them stand out. Fans listened with trust. Social media amplified this connection but added a natural, face-to-face-like element. By sharing emotions openly, they allowed fans to express themselves. This interaction fueled creativity. Every moment in the home studio was an opportunity to strengthen this bond. The result was songs reaching millions worldwide. Keycap 6, Source of Inspiration. Their inner worlds for Billie and Phineas, inspiration came from within, not from outside. Transforming emotions and experiences into songs made them unique. The home studio offered a safe space for this inner journey. Fear, anxiety, joy, and anger resonated in every note and melody. Billie's lyrics often drew from personal memories. Phineas matched these words with music. The depth of their inner world enhanced the emotional power of songs. This authenticity affected listeners deeply. People found their lives reflected in the music. Every song provided a unique experience. During the creative process, Billie didn't hide her feelings. Vulnerability and courage coexisted. Phineas reflected his sister's emotions in every detail. Their common language was music, going beyond words. Inspiration arose from freely expressing emotions. The home recordings allowed limitless imagination. They discovered themselves and grew. Every new song reflected previous experiences. For Billie and Phineas, inspiration was a continuous cycle. Their inner world became a gateway to the outside. Every song was both meditation and expression. Music translated internal feelings into a universal language. When it reached listeners, these emotions were shared. The source of inspiration was not just experiences, but how they processed them. The home studio became a laboratory where ideas and feelings took shape. This free space nurtured creativity and produced new sounds. Billie and Phineas strengthened music by using their inner world. Inspiration was hidden there, felt in every note. Keycap 7, The Evolution and Legacy of Bedroom Pop. Billie and Phineas did not just follow the bedroom pop trend. They redefined it. Songs produced in their home reached millions. This movement showed that amateurs could impact the world. Initially considered a hobby, the style became a global phenomenon. Billie's unique vocals and Phineas' arrangements set new standards. Young artists looked up to them and began producing music in their own rooms. This legacy encouraged limitless creativity. Every song was revolutionary. They left a lasting mark on the music world. Their home studio became iconic. The success of bedroom pop was measured not only by sound, but by passion and authenticity. Listeners connected with sincerity and reality. Social media accelerated this connection. The evolution of the movement demonstrated the power of independent music. While others relied on professional studios, they chose creativity and freedom. They became role models for a new generation. Every song from the home studio became a teaching example. People found the courage to discover their own voice. The legacy of bedroom pop was permanent. This legacy became an inspiration for every new artist. Finally, Billie and Phineas' work showed the importance of merging creativity with technology. The home studio was small but impactful. They paved an independent path in the music industry. The bond with listeners made them unforgettable. Every song inspired a new generation. Creativity knew no limits. And this legacy continues to live in every note. Billie and Phineas became legendary figures of bedroom pop. Every melody from the home studio will be remembered forever. They shone light from a small room to the entire world.